Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shante Shante Shante. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidharam. Okay, so yesterday we saw the meaning of the mantra and we started from the first word, which is Om. So let us just take a look at that and then we will move forward today. Now this word yajamahe, so we have Om, Om, that divine truth, Tryambakam, the one with 3 eyes, Lord Shiva, yajamahe, we worship, we sacrifice. Yesterday I had said I, that was in the book, but we is more accurate. I had looked up the dhatu, the yaj dhatu, and yajamahe is for plural. So this is a more accurate translation. Sugandhim, one who is fragrant. Pushtivardhanam, who makes us grow. Urvarukamiva bandhanat, just as a ripe cucumber is freed from its bondage to the creeper. Mrityor mukshiya, may I be liberated from death. Ma amritat, and not from immortality. So if we put this together, what we are really saying here is we worship the 3-eyed one, Lord Shiva, who is fragrant and makes us grow. Like the ripe cucumber that is freed effortlessly from bondage, may I too be released from mortality. May I never be distanced from immortality. And in these sessions, as I said, we are all committing to 30 days. We will explore each word and then there will be reflections also. So it is by the Chinmaya Yuva Kendra and by our Lakshmi ji and Jatin ji. So it is a very wonderful sadhana that we can undertake together. And last year we were together for 70 days. And this year it's coming to a closure of 30 days. So it's a whole period of healing. We went through so much in the past year that if we don't take time and just reflect on what has happened, we will never learn our lessons. So this is your time, our time together to just be, to just, rejuvenate. So we saw yesterday Om, and I had said Om is sadhya and sadhana. Om is the goal and Om is the way we reach the goal. And the way we reach the goal, according to Mandukya Upanishad, if we take, is to become more expansive in seeing God everywhere. U is to think when we ideate, know that God is everywhere. Think for totality. Ma is to feel for that totality intuitively. It is a natural feeling that comes, as I said, like a mother feels for her child. Today, we will go to the next word of the mantra, which is Tryambakam. Tryambakam means the one who has 3 eyes. So we worship Lord Shiva who has 3 eyes. And his 3 eyes are very, very symbolic. The first eye is the eye of justice. This is where we see God as Karma Phala Data. He is the Data. He is the giver. He, she is the giver of Karma Phala, of all of the fruits of our actions. So, the first eye of justice means that whatever we think, we see, and we do, because all of these are karma. Karma is not only action. Please know that karma happens through our three instruments, through our thoughts, through our words, through our deeds. So whatever we think, we speak, we do, we will get the results of that action. And there is no escape from that. And the one who oversees this is called karma phaladata, or that eye of justice. So when we really understand this deeply, we feel certain things in our hearts. One deep thing we feel is acceptance. That everything that I have in my life right now, and whoever I have in my life right now, is because of my karma. That is why it is there. And know that there is not only individual karma, but there is total karma. So it's not that, I will only get what is my individual karma, what is my thought, my word, my deed. No, there is something called total karma also. The fact that we live all in New York or in America or in Philippines or wherever, the fact that we live in a place, that means we have the karma of that place. We will get the karma phala of that place just by the very fact that we live there. Just by being part of the family, we will get whatever that karma is of the family just by being part of the family. So karma phala is not something just individual basis. Karma phala is on a grand total basis. So we cannot ever say, but I didn't really do anything. Oh, we didn't maybe, but we are connected. Maybe we did not directly vote, but because we are here, whoever's president, whoever is in office, has power over us as citizens, even whether we voted or not. The very fact that we are here, we belong to a country. So, karma phala, when I understand that God is the karma phala data, means Bhagavan gives us that karma phala, the results of our actions, according to our individual and total actions produced by our thoughts, our words, our deeds. And when we understand this, then there is a great acceptance as to what I am going through. It is not, oh God, why me? Why I have to go through all of these things? It is, God, I understand. This is part of my journey. There's no resistance, there's no insistence. It is my journey that I have to go through. That is karma phala data. And when we truly understand this, we will be more alert with how we live. Because imagine every single thought that we think affects somebody else. That is why, sometimes when you call someone, they will say, oh, I was just thinking of you. Huh? Every single thought that we think affects somebody else. When we think of someone positively, the positivity comes to them, it goes to them. When we think of somebody negatively, it goes to them also. Every single thought affects. Every single word we speak affects. How one Twitter post in under 5 seconds can reach millions of people all over the world. Every single deed that we do affects. Now, please see, if we have understood this law of karma, then how carefully would we live? That everything about me is affecting somebody else. And every day I have the choice to make or break that bond. I have the choice to make a positive impact or make a negative impact. That is called understanding karma phala. So that one eye of Bhagavan Shiva is that eye of justice. The other eye of Shiva, Bhagavan Shiva, is the eye of compassion. Because we might say that, my goodness, I'm a papi. Just looking at all of the things I've done, how much will I have to go through? It's going to be so much. Is there really no way out? Am I really completely stuck? Oh, Bhagavan, what do I do? Please remember that prayer, worship is also an action. Prayer is an action. And prayer will give results. Worship is an action. It will give results. Austerity is an action. It will give results. And so therefore, the second eye is compassion, meaning when we pray, when we worship, we will also get those results. And those results come as kripa, as grace. Like in the story of Markandeya Rishi. I'm sure you all know the story of Markandeya Rishi. When his parents, who, his mother and father, before he was born, they did not have a child. And they were praying to Lord Shiva for a child. So Lord Shiva said, I will give you either a child who will live very young till he's 16, but be very intelligent, or somebody who will live long, but not very wise. So they said, give us the son who will live till 16, but very wise. And so Markandeya was born. This Markandeya was a great devotee of Bhagavan Shiva. And when he turned 16, he was wondering why his parents were so sad, incredibly sad. And he said, why are you all sad? Because now I'm 16. I can actually take care of you. You should be happy. And his parents told him that, we got a boon from Bhagavan Shiva that when you are 16, you will be taken by Yama, the god of death. Markandeya Rishi said, at that time he wasn't Rishi yet, Markandeya said, let me pray to Lord Shiva. Let me see what happens. And there was a Shivalinga that he used to worship, and he hugged that Shivalinga so tightly that Yama came, the Lord of Death came. But Markandeya hugged that Shivalinga so tightly and kept praying, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, kept praying to Lord Shiva. And Bhagavan Shiva, it is said, actually emerged from that linga. He emerged from that linga and he told Yamaraj, how can you come and take my devotee? I am protecting him. You please go away. And Markandeya lived very long after that. So even if his boon was that he should live till he's 16, because of his prayers, because of his austerity, he lived a very long life. That is because of Bhagavan's eye of compassion. So even if our actions give results, our prayers also are actions and they give results. And in fact, that place, where Bhagavan Shiva emerged out of that lingam, there is a temple of a Markandeya Rishi that we can visit today. I believe it is in Varanasi. So this is what that means, that Bhagavan has the eye of justice, eye of compassion. Now there is a third eye here. What is that? That is what we call the eye of wisdom. It means that Bhagavan is Sarvagnya. Bhagavan knows every single thing that's happening. Sometimes we think that we can get away with things because no one's looking. And when nobody's looking, we do certain things which we're not supposed to do. Anyway, no one's looking, no one's hearing, no one's listening. But is it really so that nobody's watching? Every single thought, word, deed, every single thing, even in the unmanifest, is known by Bhagavan. So actually, there is no such thing as secret. Everything is known. So if we ever think that nobody's looking, let me do something, please don't be fooled. Bhagavan has that eye of wisdom and therefore knows every single thought, word, deed of every single jiva from every single period of time. All of that is known. So there are actually no secrets. So with these three eyes, Lord Shiva rules the world. The eye of justice, the eye of compassion, and the eye of wisdom. Now, how do we seek this Lord Shiva's grace? Because, oh my goodness, my life wasn't so perfect. It was not so great. How do I seek his grace? How do I seek his blessings? Because he knows every single thing I went through. There are no secrets. I can't hide anything. That we will see tomorrow in the beautiful word Yajamahe. Okay?